My name is Matsiriso. I am currently 24 years old. My interests are in fashion, film, photography, psychology, spirituality, and understanding people. I'm curious about the world that I live in. Hi, my name is Matsiriso. I'm gonna introduce myself again because I don't think I've ever introduced myself. I've never said anything that is about me truthfully out loud. My name is Matsiriso. I was born to my you see that instead of saying my parents' name, I was gonna say my mother and my father, but because it's not my identity, I'm gonna keep their privacy, like keep their identity secret. It's their lives. I grew up with my grandparents, who I feel deeply connected to. Those I felt immediately able to say their names because their existence feels like an extension of me. That makes sense, right? At 12 years old, I met my father, who I lived with until 2020 when I left for university, obviously. And now I live alone. Well, I don't live alone, but I live not with my parent, but he's nearby, so it's just next door. Like, hey dad, you say, hey, what? I am a black woman, young girl who is learning about herself and learning mostly and most importantly how to be relaxed, because it's so hard to be relaxed. Oh my god, you can maintain it for 2-3 days, somehow on the fourth day it was so intense. You're like, what happened, what's going on? Now you go through everything, every room, every place you visited, and you're like, oh my god, what did I carry? And you thinking about the stress that you're carrying stresses you are, so you're tensing up even more, and then you get breakouts and body dysmorphia issues, and oh my god, this isn't perfect, this isn't good enough. But that has limited, like, the words are changed. The focus is like, okay, cool. If we're not good enough, let's do something that proves to us that we're not good enough. Because just saying that you're good enough at something, it's not enough. You need to prove that you are good enough at that thing that you're saying that you're good enough in. So you come up with ideas. So with these ideas comes my interest. I studied film in high school. I studied design. That really, like, loved it, but I was like, I hate planning. I just like to get in and do the thing, but I hate planning. I hate it. My teacher used to be like, planning is good because you can see where your vision is at, you can see where you are leaving your vision behind, and I'm like, no, I hate it. And he was right. Planning is important. That is literally the journey of most of the things that I do in my life, is that I argue with someone can tell me the complete truth and just look at me like, TD, I'm telling you now. And I'm like, no. And I'll leave and I'll go do my own research, and then I'll figure out, I'm like, damn it, that person I met so long ago was telling the truth. Look now. But now I have an experience. I have something to genuinely pass on to someone else and say, don't do said thing because I have experience. I'm not just saying to echo someone else's experience. Sometimes I think it's important to figure those things out. But I'm getting to know myself. My interests are in psychology, film, fashion, and just being creative. I like creative problem solving, like figuring things out in a way that someone else has not figured them out yet, and kind of trying to, not that someone else has figured them out, but in a way that most people are not looking to figure out. I know myself, but I don't know myself. Like, do I like going out? What am I comparing it to? Like, yes, I do like going out. I love going out. I like being adventurous, but I hate going out in a crowded space with groups of people that I can't hold long-term conversations with. I hate going out with the intentions of showing off. I want to go out because, I want to go out because this is going to be a vibe. This is going to be so fun. Like, you want to be part of it, that kind of going out. And I want to learn something new. So art galleries, museums, themed dinners type of a situation, like accurated things, so that I can get there, consume something meaningful. I'm like, wow, thank you. and go on with my week. That's the kind of going out. Just realized, thank goodness for that for stopping. It was louder, but yeah, I'm learning about myself. Most importantly as well, I'm learning about the people around me. Ow. Once my little brother told me that I tend to give people too many chances. Until recently I've thought this, and I would argue and I'm like, no, everybody deserves a chance. I can't leave someone behind. No, they have to see how good I am. Not they have to see, but I have to prove that no, man, when you love someone, you don't leave them behind. You know, because you hear so many of that, like, if you love someone, you can't be doing this, you can't do that to them. So it's like, let me see. And you put those things into practice and you realize it's unrealistic. When you love someone, you need them to struggle behind. You need them to pick up their feet, to walk the dirt and ugly road with you. You putting them on your shoulder and you carrying on that struggle. Later on, you get in front, you are exhausted. They are not. There are things that they did not learn on that journey that you took because they were on top of your shoulder. Love is not shown only to express how much someone is willing to hold on for you, but love is supposed to be something that grows you. Hate is something that lets you know how much someone is willing to let you suffer for you. Like, I can see you crying and devastated. If I just sit there and continue to be like, oh my God, no, I hope you get up and heal. I don't love you. That can't be love, because how is that love? You're leaving me right in the dirt, right? So we need to grow together. You need to see me fall and be like, yo, get up, in whatever way I need to hear it, you know? Getting to know myself. I don't know. I'm interested to figure out things that I like, because I'm learning a lot. I'm learning that I'm very much like, yeah. Like, let's do another. Let's keep going. And I love that about myself. It's just super cool. And I'm glad I'm starting to appreciate myself while I'm still young and have the time to do those things and have fun, you know? I don't care how you see me. If I see you and I feel safe, my intuition feels safe, I will frolic with you until wherever I'm like, ooh, I'm no longer comfortable on this ride and I want to get off. That's how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be holding on to people and like, you stay. Yeah, you are stamped or sealed. And I'm not just talking about people, ideas as well, thoughts, behaviors, role models, whatever it is. Sometimes shit needs to come to an end, and that's okay. Things must come to an end, in fact. To cry, feel abandoned by life because things are coming to an end is to ignore what life is to begin with. Life is something that ends. It's not something that maintains itself forever. It's something that ends. It needs to come to an end. Are you coming? You are allowing it to come to an end, or are you hindering it and holding on to a past, a present that no longer exists, a future that can never repeat itself? Like, it's done. Take the time you need to look back and be like, damn, and give yourself the props or the lessons or whatever you need for the time being, because when else really? That's the video. There's nothing much to it, but I really hope that you are good. You are in a place that is growing. I'm in a place that is growing. Ignore all the sound. Pretend you can hear me, please.